The ancient Earth was full of monstrous beasts that grew to a scale unlike anything alive now. Many modern species, the big and the small alike, are dwarfed in comparison to their prehistoric relatives. The animals we are going to tell you about today look like the animals you recognize, but with one key difference: they're much, much bigger. From snakes that could eat a crocodile to a crocodile that could eat a dinosaur, these beasts are not ones you'd want to live in the same time period as, let alone the same place. So today, I'm going to tell you about 10 ancient creatures and be glad they've gone extinct. 1. Gorgonops. This species lived about 260 to 254 million years ago, during the late Permian area, with a skull length of 22 to 35 centimeters, being one of the key predators across southern Africa. Their triangular-sized skulls, with a long snout and terrifying incisors, would be enough to strike fear nowadays. It being a carnivore, we'd be an easy target in their diet plan. 2. American lions. American lions were, supposedly, 20% bigger than modern lions, and they went extinct about 13,000 years ago, around the same time as mammoths, which they would have preyed upon. Along with the saber-toothed cats and epicyons, these creatures would be incredibly dangerous for humans, much more than the normal lions. That's enough to make anyone fear living in this period. 3. Obopenia. The Obopenia was just another weird sea creature that lived 505 million years ago, during the Paleozoic era. It measured 2 to 3 inches in length, and is presumed to have been a carnivore. It was a soft-bodied animal with lobes along its sides and a fan-shaped tail. The head shape was incredibly weird, with 5 eyes and a mouth under the head and facing backwards. Its odd shape would be enough to make anyone cringe in fear. 4. Titanoboa. Not many animals can prey on crocodiles, but the giant snake Titanoboa cerrejonensis was one such beast. Titanoboa is an extinct genus of very large snakes that lived in what is now La Guajira in northeastern Colombia. Fossils of Titanoboa have been found in the Cerrejón Formation and date to around 58 to 60 million years ago. It grew to colossal proportions. They could grow up to 12.8 meters long and reach a weight of 1,135 kilograms, with a body so thick it would reach up to a man's waist. Like modern-day anacondas, Titanoboa used to lie in wait beneath the surface of a lake or river. Any prey that came close was swiftly seized and dragged underwater. Here the snake would entwine its struggling victim, before constricting to finish it off. 5. Megalodon. You probably already know about this one from various cult movies, but Megalodon were by far the biggest species of shark to ever exist. It was estimated to be 60 feet in length, weighing anywhere from 50 to 100 metric tons. If that isn't terrifying, we don't know what is. Megalodon only went extinct about 2.6 million years ago, meaning it ate many animals that still exist today, like giant sea turtles, porpoises, and even whales. 6. Epicyon. Before dire and gray wolves, the world had epicyon, a larger member of the canine family that roamed North America. It lived between 12 and 6 million years ago and was the size of a bear. That's enough to terrify us, but they also weighed as much as 300 pounds. These predators had massive and weird jaws that could tear anything to pieces. 7. Smilodon. Native to North and South America, the Smilodon, unfortunately, had nothing to do with smiles. This is actually the best-known example of a saber-toothed cat, a strong predator with well-developed long and sharp canines. Some of the largest species could weigh up to 900 pounds, and that's not what you want to have chasing you around. 8. Pulmonoscorpius. Pulmonoscorpius were a giant species of scorpions that lived during the Viscaean epoch of the Carboniferous period, approximately 345 million years ago. Fossils found in Scotland tell us that this species was around 30 inches long, and that's enough to get our blood cold. Who needs a venomous, 30 inches long scorpion running around? 9. Euphoberia. If you're afraid of centipedes, we got one for you. Let us introduce you to the Euphoberia, similar to centipedes in every way, except one: size. The Euphoberia was over 3 feet long and, although We don't know much about its diet. If a normal centipede can feed on birds, we don't want to imagine what a 3 feet long one could do. We're already squeamish just thinking about it. 10. Spinosaurus. The largest carnivorous dinosaur of all time, the Spinosaurus was bigger than the T-Rex, and it grew up to 18 meters long, weighing up to 10 tons. This species fed on fish, turtles, and even other dinosaurs. If we were alive at the time, we probably would have wound up part of its diet too. So, we don't like to see animals go extinct, but we're happy we won't come face to face with these colossal creatures, which could crush today's titans with ease.